Hello again, guys. So I thought I would come back and show you guys a little tour of my oracle decks and my tarot decks. So starting off, I'm going to show you my oracle decks. If you hear any licking, that's just the sound of my puppy. First, I'm going to show you this Earth Magic oracle deck. This was my first ever deck that I ever got because it's called Earth Magic, so it was like a really easy transition because I was still kind of like nervous about getting into cards and that kind of thing, and I was like, oh, it's just Earth Magic. Earth Magic oracle cards are probably one of my very favorite decks still. I just recently got back into using them. Tsunami, Wake Up Call. That's one of my favorite cards. Rain, Purification. Shaman. That's a really pretty one. Ancient Healing Wisdom. Ooh, Summer Solstice. Radiance. Full Moon. Completion. I love that one. Forest. Breath. Rainbow, Blessing. So pretty. Oh, another one. It just brings back like a bunch of memories of card draws that I've got with these, or different, brings back a bunch of memories of different spreads that I've done with these. Whale. Breach. I really like this one. For me, it means, you know, getting out of your comfort zone. New Moon. New Moon. Promise. Such a pretty one. River. Movement. That is one of my dog's names. She's a psycho. But yeah, those are a few of my favorite cards from the Earth Magic deck, and I like to keep this one out lately because I've been using it a lot. So first I need a beer break. So my next one is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So I know a lot of people have had great experiences with the Goddess Guidance cards by Doreen Virtue, so I don't want to like but all of these opinions are completely personal, so I just never really connected with these. And to be honest, the reason I got the Goddess Guidance cards was because I wanted to get into goddess work, and I wanted to get into deity-centric stuff, but I just didn't really know where to start, and I'd never done it before. I really wanted the Goddess deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Yeah, Marashinsky? I think I'm pronouncing that right. But it was so expensive, and I was like, well, what if I'm not into goddesses? Like, what if it's just like a thing that I try and I don't like it? So I thought, oh, what the heck? I'll just get Doreen Virtue's Goddess Guidance cards because it's cheaper, and if I like it, and if I'm into it, then I'll just get the more expensive goddess deck that I've been really wanting. So, all in all, this ended up being kind of a waste of money because I don't really like this deck that much. The only reason I ever use any of these cards from this deck is mainly purely for a symbolic purpose. If I want to put a card up for a specific goddess that I'm honoring, I might use one of these cards. I might want to carry one on my person for some reason, just to represent a goddess's energy, you know. But I barely ever used this deck, and I felt really guilty about it, and I should probably send it to someone else because I never use it. I'll be honest. Some of these images I just have an issue with. Like this image, I'm sure there are probably plenty of people that love this representation of Bast, and I'm not at all like an Egyptian pantheon type of gal, so who am I to say? But I don't have a problem with it. I just don't connect with it. Like, the look on her face is really vacant. A lot of the images are just these beautiful young women. I mean, I think they all really are. This image of Sekhmet, again, it's just this style of art. I don't connect with it. I do like this image of Diana. That's pretty awesome. I like that one. So this is Freya, and it says bold. And it says, unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. And the only thing adventurous or daring about this is the outfit she's wearing, you know? Which isn't saying very much. So that's my issue, is that a lot of the artwork for me just doesn't resonate with the message. I should really regift this deck to someone that would appreciate it. Beer break. Okay, so my newest deck is Animal Messages. Seek inspiration from your animal guides by Susie Green. So this is the backing. I'm showing you this because it's kind of interesting. It's kind of trippy with the 4 owl heads, but I really love owls. So for me, that was a sign that I should probably get this deck. It's just really beautiful illustrations. They're like a high gloss finish, so they're really easy to shuffle, which is pretty cool. I really love the wolf image, because I love wolves. And they all have like a little message on the bottom there. So for this one, wolf, listen to your inner wisdom and enjoy the gift of freedom. It's a raven. It's really beautiful. Wild horse. I've been really getting into more animal energies and, I don't know, just earth-centric stuff. This is a pretty cool scorpion. In a new relationship, passion offers the challenge of ecstasy and pain. Ouch. Ooh, I like this one a lot because it's a fox and he has this really crazed expression on his face. I like it. But in this deck you have animals from all over the world. It's not just like specific to a certain part of the world, like, you know, like the Druid animal deck or something. The bee. I got the bee card the other day and it really resonated with me. Hard work is rewarded with responsibility and a sweetness that is shared. Made me feel a lot better about working 6 days a week at my current job. Alrighty, another beer break. I like this format. I like the whole beer drinking thing, and I like to just be relaxed and chatting with whoever is watching this, which isn't many people. It's nice. Next we have Oracle of the Dragon Fae. This deck is really beautiful. I haven't connected super strongly with it, but I've had some good readings from it. Check it out. Ooh, that one's so pretty. The colors are so beautiful on that one. It just looks so autumnal to me, you know, like the changing of the leaves. And what's even better is it's called Web of All Life. To be honest with you guys, I think the one drawback of this deck, even though it's super beautiful in a lot of ways, is that, and some people are okay with this and some people aren't, so it's just a personal preference. There are just multiple artists that work on this one deck, and they all have, I mean, a lot of them have very different styles from one another, and for me personally, that can create a deck that doesn't fit together super well. Oh, it's Bridget! Yay! That was the first card I pulled out of this deck, was Bridget. You know, now that I'm looking at this deck, I kind of want to use it again. It's making me feel so magical. It's the Lady Grian. Grian? I'm probably saying that wrong. This one just gives me a feeling. The Guardians fly high. And she has a very pensive look on her face. Ooh, I love this one. Queen Una, I think is how you say her name. Una? If I'm saying it wrong, please let me know so I don't continue to say it wrong and embarrass myself. Oh, I love this one. The Dawn Watcher. I just really love oranges and yellows and golds and burgundies. The Dawn Watcher, bells will ring. It sounds so triumphant. This is the only deck that features the Morrigan in it that I have. So I think that's pretty cool. I know a lot of people work with the Morrigan. I've never personally worked with her. I am really interested in the Celtic Pantheon, obviously. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you guys is so good. It's the Secret Language of Animals. So the backing is the amazing lion, obviously. This one's beautiful. This is Gaia. It's like the only card that is a human. And the artwork in this deck is just mind-blowing. It's mind-numbing. Like, each card gives you such a vivid emotional impression. Salmon, that one means a lot to me. And it has keywords under the actual title. So for salmon, it's faith, determination, independence, change. The guidebook is really worth mentioning. It's incredible. Any card that you draw from the deck, you know, it has such an inspirational, motivational outlook. Okay, so this is eagle. I used to, when I was using this deck a lot, I would draw a lot of bird cards. One of my favorite bee cards, because the bee is another really important symbol to me. Creativity, purpose, harvest, devotion. I love the word devotion. Ooh, caribou, crow. Oh, fire is really a neat card. It's just a burning leaf. That's pretty awesome. A card that I used to draw all the time is Black Cockatoo. Herald, confidence, companionship, communication. This wild horse card is just, oh, it's just beautiful. Fairy Wren, that's another one that I really love. Spontaneity, vibrancy, support, the muse. Oh my gosh, mountain gorilla. Look at that face. Dragonfly is another one of my favorites. Snow leopard. I love the cool blues. This is the reason why I feel so in love with barn owls. There's this amazing card. I used to draw this card again and again and again and again. Insight, wisdom, foresight, messenger. If I could tell you one deck that I have zero complaints about, that I have loved wholly and completely, it would 100% be The Secret Language of Animals.